When your mind reviews past events. What do you call it when your mind starts examining things automatically because of being exposed to these things in the past? This is not intentional thinking nor wondering, but rather an automatic response in your mind. John has quiet time at home and wants to just relax, but he can't stop his mind, the events of the day. Using reflect and review make the thinking seem voluntary when I am trying to convey the involuntary aspect of it.
As others have said, there is no direct match for what you're asking. However, in the specific scenario presented, I would say, John has some quiet time at home and wants to just relax, but he can't stop his mind from replaying the events of the day.
The word you are looking for might be reminisce, which means indulge in enjoyable recollection of past events. They reminisced about their summers abroad. Oxford Online Dictionary.
This isn't a single word, but I'd probably write that John can't stop his mind from running over the events of the day. Going over also works, though it sounds slightly more voluntary to me than running over. Based on the tone of the example, I also thought of perseverate, a technical term from psychology meaning to get involuntarily stuck on the same compulsive thought pattern or behavior. Source: New Oxford American Dictionary, and my experience working at a nonprofit for teens and adults on the autism spectrum, where we use the word daily. Perseverate probably isn't a good choice for you, however, because A, it's jargon, B, it applies equally to behavior as well as to thoughts, and C, it applies only to repetitive, compulsive thoughts. Also, while perseverative thinking is often associated with anxiety, it doesn't have to be, and anxiety seems central to what you were looking for.
The word that first came to my mind was reliving. Live through an experience or feeling, especially an unpleasant one, again in one's imagination or memory. He broke down sobbing as he relived the attack.
Consider, ruminate. He can't stop his mind from ruminating over the events of the day. The definitions I've found: think deeply about a subject or question over a period of time, don't capture how this word is usually used. The definitions I found miss the connotation that rumination is not intentional, and in fact happens in an obsessive way despite attempts to think of something else. This article gives a better definition, and shows how the word is used in context you describe in your example. This URL. Ruminants are a class of animals that chew their cud. The psychological meaning comes from the metaphorical similarity, where you play your thoughts over and over in the same way ruminants chew their cud over and over. See the Other Uses section of this URL.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.